In just the last week, Goldsboro High School has lost 2 students to gun violence, and that's leading the community to call for a teen curfew.
It's an idea that's already being implemented in places like Benson, Wake Forest, and Smithfield. Our Robert Richardson looks into how it would work.
The search for solutions to stop violence caused a crowd to gather in Goldsboro Wednesday. A day later, they hope they don't have to do it again.
If we don't do something as far as youth protection order, then we'll have several of those things, and we don't want those things that we had last night to become routine.
The city's added surveillance cameras and the gunfire detecting technology ShotSpotter as crime-fighting tools.
We are willing to look at anything to cut crime.
And this week, some citizens suggested copying other towns that prohibit minors from being out unsupervised from 11 or midnight until 5 or 6 a.m. There are exceptions for work or school activities.
We've got to find something to keep the kids off the streets at night, either by offering activities or, if it comes to it, maybe even a curfew.
Councilman Bill Broadway, who had a community policing event in his district last week, says he likes the idea, but doesn't know if the city has the staff to enforce it.
The parents would have to enforce it.
High school senior Jacob McCotter says he doesn't think a curfew would keep teens from causing trouble.
Somebody that has bad intentions is not going to just stop because you say, hey, don't go outside past 11 o'clock in between the hours of 11 and 6.
But he says it might protect potential victims if they're home when they're supposed to be. Operation Unite Goldsboro says that's the goal.
I don't see any negatives. The negatives are having to bury your son at 18.
Councilman Broadway told me what's most encouraging is this is a community suggestion. Everyday people coming up with ideas to curb violence. Reporting in downtown Goldsboro, Robert Richardson, CBS North Carolina.
That is